tough being a 4-year-old. You got to do a lot of sleeping, especially when you've had a busy day eating grass and it's been a bit warm. Honestly, she has to be the snuggliest horse I have ever had. I mean, she's got a noisy old gut going on behind me. If you can hear all that rumbling and grumbling. Absolutely clonked out. Look at her. I mean, honestly, tough life. Evening, guys. This is going to be a really short video. I'm just about to take Arts for a ride. It is, gosh, it's already 7:20. I don't know where time goes sometimes. It's Saturday. I feel like he's going to knock all this over in a heartbeat. Oh, don't break that brush, please. Oh, my goodness. He's in a really bad mood again at the moment. I don't know if he just doesn't like the heat. Could I take the brush back, if any? Thanks. Oh. This is very grumpy. Very grumpy at the moment. Oh, look what he's managed to find. Oh, well, that's handy, isn't it? You can just take it straight out the bale. Anyway, we've moved back onto hay because they weren't getting on with the haylage. They just didn't enjoy it. He seems happier. He had a bit of a strop last night. He didn't like the bale we had last night, but God, is he fussy? I'm not sure he has the right to be fussy, to be honest. Anyway, I'm going to go and take him for a walk over the road and just go around the fields, all right? I thought I'd quickly talk about his... Oh, okay. Help yourself, don't worry about it. Not doing so great on his... Well, his weight's not awful. He's not put on tons, but, I mean, he's a little rounder than I like, and I haven't been riding him anywhere near as much as I need to be riding him. He's tied up with baling twine. He's just fidgeting and making a mess. I thought I'd talk about Sweet Itch, because I know lots of people's horses struggle with the Sweet Itch. Artie, he actually is having a really good year this year. Bar his forelock, which he's nearly removed all of, which he does every year. He's actually not... Can you not? I know you're grumpy, but don't. He's not actually doing too badly, because he has quite bad Sweet Itch. But his mane, for him, it's still visible, so that's pretty good. And there's a little bit of rubbing going on there. But he's not even in his Sweet Itch rug at the moment. He's in the Horsewear Fly rug, which is... I haven't got it out here, but it's like just a mesh, and it doesn't go up to the ears. So, I mean, he's got full access to rubbing his neck, which is why he has lost some mane. And if he'd kept his Sweet Itch rug on, he wouldn't have lost that mane at all. But obviously, it's just too hot to be wearing... This is not his... Yeah, this is his current one. I mean, this is just too thick in this kind of weather. So I've got no choice, really. So it's a bit of a shame because it means he will remove more mane. But he is still not doing too badly. If I can show you his forelock, ears are very good this year. He has had... it's not going to be very easy in here because it's so dark. But he has had some years. He's taken, like, all the hair out the inside of his ears out. And it looks horrible when he's done it. But this year, it's not been anywhere near as bad. And forelock-wise, look at that. Very little forelock. Oh, robot voice. Very little forelock. But again, when I can't sort of use the one that goes up round his ears, the Sweet Itch rug, then he has full access to rubbing at his forelock. So there's not much left there. But generally speaking, let's take this light down a bit now. He actually is doing really quite well this year. Tail-wise, again, I've seen it a lot worse. It's a little bit short and spiky in this middle bit, but still it's not too bad, so I'm pretty pleased, being that we're in halfway through July now. I mean, his Sweet Itch will go on really till probably September, end of September, even into October, when, I mean, the midges get bad again then, don't they? But I'm really pleased at what stage we're at the moment. This is pretty good going for us. Like I say, he hasn't been in huge amounts of work. We've been just keeping him ticking along, so he's a little overweight, which is a shame because we've been doing quite well with the weight. Anyway, not helped at him just helping himself. I don't think that's necessary. Anyway, I'm going to get on and tack him up and take him out. Morning! Not really sure why I left the bucket and feed scoop in the middle of the yard, but hey ho, we'll ignore it. It's Sunday and it's just gone 8. It already feels quite warm. That blue sky, it's a beauty, but it's going to be 30 today. And then we've got 2 more days of this horrendous heat. Arts, do you have to do that? And then the temperatures look gorgeous at 22, and we can go back to normal and we don't have to get up at the crack of dawn. I mean, I think over the next 2 days I'm going to have to get out of that bed by 4:30. Anyway, I'm not riding Arts today because I'm not sure there's a huge amount of point at the moment. We're not doing anything. So if he has a quiet few days, few weeks, it's not the end of the world. I do want to ride Sienna today because we've had a little delivery. So I'm going to literally just do perhaps 20 minutes with her in the school, because she has been in the school twice this week, just in walk. Because I've already said it's a bit deep out there where it's so dry, but it's fine in walk. But yeah, I've got something new to try. You know, I love an eBay bargain. This was my eBay bargain. Look at this. I mean, look, I don't do handbags or fancy shoes or anything like that. I do horse stuff. That's my love. I'm a very sad person, I know. A new bridle. I say new, it is secondhand. But I've given it a clean, and actually it's already looking a lot better. It was looking a little dry, but it's probably, this bridle's probably 8 years old. Anyway, oh, the light's not very good in here. Let's take it outside. £35, including postage. It's actually a classic Dressage, the actual shop, which I never even knew they even made bridles, but I think it was from quite some years ago. Supposedly these were the fancy pants crystals. I'm not even going to attempt to say. And it was, you know, around, I think they said it was advertised at around £225 at the time. I mean, it's been well worn, but anyway, let's get it on her. It actually came with another noseband. Look at this beauty. So it even came with a second noseband. So I've got the choice between a plain cavesson, or if I ever use it, a flash. I don't tend to use flashes very often. But, I mean, I don't have a black and white bride. In fact, I do have a brow band that is a black and white. So, I mean, the options are endless. Anyway, I'm very excited because, you know, who doesn't like sparkles and who doesn't like a new bridle to me anyway. And I feel like it was an absolute steal. I've also picked up this, I'm going to say it wrong, I know, but I'm just going to go with it. This new Shield Snaffle, just because my dentist said try it with her, because maybe she will prefer just the nutcracker action. I've tried her in one similar to this, but not a new Shield one, so you never know. Who knows? I can always put it back on eBay. Anyway, let's get her tacked up. I'd add in a few clips of Sienna's training session. It was only about 20 minutes long, and I really just wanted to put the new bridle on her and check out the bit. I think she looks lovely in black and white. I think it really suits her. The bit, neither here nor there. She was no worse in it, but she was no better in it. She was quite mouthy to begin with because it was a new bit, so she was fiddling around with it and her tongue was sticking out. But her contact actually has been steadily improving. She's still got the 7 baby teeth to lose. And she tends to be mouthy for the first 5-10 minutes of a session, and then she tends to settle. So it's good. We're going in the right direction with it. Now I just need to try and get her to take her nose out a little bit more with it. So I've been taking more contact in that hand and just keeping it still, and she's learning to accept that it's there. So I think we'll get there. I'm not too worried about it. As I say, we seem to be going in the right direction with it. In sessions at the moment, we've been doing baby lateral work, lots of transitions with her to try and get her to take a little bit of weight behind, getting her to be a little bit quicker off my leg aid, especially going in the transitions up, so in from walk to trot. I didn't happen to do this pole exercise just because it was already out, and actually the arena held out better than expected in the trot work. Excuse my farmer tan lines, they're an absolute corker this year. She did really well. She was so athletic over it. Definitely finding at the moment that the more I challenge her, the better she is. So if I entertain her enough, she is all up for it. So with her schooling, that's why we've had to introduce the lateral work and things like that, because just basic walking, trotting and cantering around the arena is just not enough for her. But obviously I'm very conscious that she's only 4 and I don't want to, you know, put too much pressure on her body, which is actually why she's about to go on a much bigger holiday. So because she's in such a good place at the moment, I feel like she's working so hard and trying, and I feel like we really bonded. I think this is the perfect opportunity to turn her away for a month and a half. I haven't completely decided. I've already feel kind of like I'm going to miss her so much, and it's not even started yet. I've so enjoyed schooling her and taking her out hacking and everything, but her body is due it, her brain is due it. And I think it's such a lovely way to reward her after all this month's good work. So yeah, she's going to have her shoes taken off. She's still come in like she does, but yeah, holiday time for Sienna.